Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my next review, which is Gears of War. Have to warn you, before we get fully started, there's spoilers in this video, right? So, if you don't want spoilers for a game that's about as old as the fucking hills, beat it.
Jack, rip that door.
What are you doing here?
Getting you out. Here, put this on. You'll need it.
You could get in a lot of trouble for doing this.
Not anymore. Things have changed. We better go.
What about the other prisoners? You can't just leave them here.
They're gone. Hoffman pardoned everybody.
Is that right?
Welcome back to the army, soldier.
Shit.
I've been wanting to just look at older games for a wee while, so that's why I did all the Doom ones, even though there's 2 new ones in that, but you know, here we are. So I suppose you could put Gears of War in a horror action shooter genre, much like your Resident Evil 4s and 6. 6 is the best game, right? So you go Marcus Phoenix, and he's helped along by his pal Dominic Santiago. Marcus Phoenix. What a name. The first part's fine, Marcus is a name. It's Phoenix. Now I know it's not spelled the same as the bird, but you know, Phoenix is like the fake hardman name that some prat would give themselves at high school. Yes, I'm Douglas Phoenix and I'm here to sort out your bullying pipe problem or whatever. Meet Marcus Phoenix and his best pal, Dominic Thunderbird. Aye, fuck right off. Who wrote this? So it's some walloper at Epic Games wrote this. Some guy, Cliffy B, I think his name is. And no, his nickname was Dude Huge. Haha, huge dick. No, Dude Huge. I hope you didn't give that yourself, Cliff. Because if you do, you deserve to be smacked in the face with an elephant's penis. This was also the game that introduced the squat run. It's one of the weirdest looking things ever. But you know, it's funny. It's just a squat run and magnetic spine. And fair warning to people, this is also an extremely violent game. Gibbing, or is it jibbing? I say gib because I prefer the way it rolls off the tongue. Other people will say jibbing, but that would mean, I don't know, it just doesn't sound right to me. I know it's giblets or giblets, doesn't matter. Say it whatever way you want to say it. There's gibbing in the game, right? And you blow people to fucking bits with grenades, and you can chainsaw them in half and quarter, and see guts flying, and if you make an arse of it, you get ripped apart by all kinds of creatures. And there are big boss fights in this beastly game.
Beastly game!
Oh my god.
It really did popularise the cover-based shooter. There were probably other ones before it, but I don't really remember them, and if I don't remember them, then it doesn't really matter, you know. My opinion is king, and yours is absolute plebeian, or ruffian, or proletariat. That's a belter. Proletariat. The proles. The scum. The riffraff. The manky bastards at the bottom of the fucking pile. You understand? Now, what else am I going to say about this game? It's got branching paths. A few times through the campaign, you understand, you'll be brought with a choice. And you can go left or right. And it's like, it's very exciting, isn't it? Left or right? Yes or no? Left or right? Up your jumper. Christ, I can't even remember when this game originally released. It's like early to mid 2000s. Let's say like 2006, but that's no right. No, that's no. Maybe 2007, 2008, something like that. A while ago. This is the Ultimate Edition I'm playing right enough, and it's considerably not as old.
Thanks, man.
It's a port of the PC version of Gears of War, which came with some extra campaign content. Very exciting. And it's got some of the most exciting weaponry you'll ever see in your fucking life. You've got all the staples of your machine guns, your shotguns, sniper rifles, hand cannons, pistols, burst rifles. What else? I think that's just about it. I think that covers everything. There's the Hammer of Dawn as well, which is basically a satellite weapon. I think Death Star only nowhere near as powerful or as cool, you know? Even though you see them absolutely fucking trouncing cities with it in the intro. Can't seem to kill a beastie without hitting it like 3 or 4 times, so I can only conclude that since the destruction of Serra and the willful fucking of the cities that the authorities gave to stop the Locust, they've rather lost their calibrations. Very strange. So that's what I think. The weapons are good though, and you get the chain gun. No, it's not a chain gun. It's a machine gun with a chainsaw on it, which is the most impractical thing you've ever thought of in your life. What happened? You can just imagine cutting into battle with a chainsaw and then to your gun, and you chop somebody in half, and then it gets unceremoniously pumped because you need to unclog the fucking chain. Hold on, sir, I'm fucking clogging my chain. That fucking bastard's teeth stuck in it. And you're like, oh, it's too late. You're dead. You've been shot by a sniper. Yeah, stupid looking ugly gimp. Ain't one of the fucking humans lost this war. They get absolutely pumped, rotten, and then their greatest invention was to stick a chainsaw on a machine gun. No. No. That was a bad move. Just stick a big blade on it. In fact, better yet, don't bother with anything. Just weighs the fucking thing down. Just run up and headbutt the bastard. Might as well at this point. You don't jump in the game, and I always find that really strange, you know? I always find it weird. You be in a game and you're like, I want to jump. It's like you're glued to the ground. It's just, I don't know, it feels disjointed, disconnected by being more connected, because you can't fucking leave the surface of the planet. Well, you can lift your feet, but you can't jump. Like, I can't jump anyway, do you know? That's a bit sad. Barely I get my fucking feet off the ground, you know? It's like a baby hippo. I can try to jump through a hula hoop. But it's just weird when you can't jump. I want to be able to jump. Okay. Good. So this is a long line of games at this point. There's 5 of them. And there's a spin-off game called Judgment. I don't know if I'll play that or not. And there's another spin-off game called Tactics. Gears Tactics, that is. Think of your new XCOM games, and you've arrived at the station that I want you to arrive at, you know? It's a very exciting game. And it is, I'm not saying that sarcastically, I'm saying this with love. With absolute love from the creators of Unreal. And Fortnite. They made this, and were once relevant in my heart. Now they're just like diarrhea. Every time I turn on Twitch, there's some prick playing Fortnite. Fucking hell, man. Fuck Fortnite, okay? Fuck it hard. Fuck it raw. Fuck it long and loose. Until it shits itself. I hate that game so much. And they're doing the same to another franchise, not Epic Games of course, but another franchise I have a deep love for is Titanfall. Not so much the first game because it was online, multiplayer only shite, but Titanfall 2 deserves so much more than it got, and then they go and fuck it up with Apex Legends. Boys and girls, ladies and gents, the world is on its bum cheeks, and they're raw, red raw from all the scraping of the gravel. Gaming's not what it once was, not for me, and I'm just sounding like a bitter old prick. That's fine, I'm a bitter old prick. And that's just the way, that's the way it is, and that's the way I'm going to be the rest of my miserable ass days. I'm going to be playing old games of what once was, wishing that what once was again. I could have put that better, but you know what I mean. It's all fucked, and so am I. And for that, I give you Gears of War Ultimate Edition. Or you could play Gears of War on the Xbox 360, or you could play it via backwards compatibility on the Xbox One. Which is, it runs fine, probably runs better than this one actually, but you don't get the added campaign content of, you know, shooting a few more Locust drones and then fighting a Brumac. Why the hell do they call it a Brumac? The architecture in this game is also smashing. It's like Roman fantasy with a big bit of sci-fi. Kinda gives me a Lord of the Rings feeling for some reason. Just these over-the-top grandiose fucking granite buildings, or whatever the equivalent of granite would be in Serra. I don't even know if Serra's meant to be Earth. I kinda like the idea of it not being on Earth, but just another human civilization, like the same as ours. I quite like that idea. I hope that's what they were going for, because that's what I took from it. I don't know enough about Gears of War lore to have a proper opinion on that, or even proper knowledge. I'm just guessing. I'm guessing what I think should be, and not to what actually things are. Okay? But that's just me, because I'm being an ignorant old bastard now. Okay, good. You know, I'm enjoying this chat. It's like chatting to an old friend you've not chatted to for years. And you go up to him and you're like, alright mate, it's been 15 years since I said hello, what are you up to? Fuck all. Good night.
It keeps jamming! See?
Sniper! Take position!